Like we always do about this time.
TDP. You guys out of your freaking minds.
Number one station.
You know how they say like we always do about this time. TDP Pirate Radio back and still in full effect. I'm your host, Devilish D. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. Got a great show planned for y'all today. Check it out. If you want to say something, you want to hear something, you want to just send a shout out, hit me up on the phone line, area code 254-226-9811. I will put your ass on the air. We're still here talking about the coronavirus. Of course, this is week 2 of our special broadcast of the coronavirus issue or pandemic or whatever you want to call it right now. Conspiracy theory, hoax, a lot of stuff going on out there in regards to that. Today we're going to be talking to a few family members today. Today I want to talk to my family. I want to call them and see how they're doing. We usually talk to a lot of celebrities. We talk to entertainers and things like that. But this time, I want to talk and let y'all hear what me and my family have to say. So I'm going to probably get my son on the line. That's Primero. I'm pretty sure you've seen him in a lot of stuff that I do. I'm going to call my mom today. And I actually have a special guest. My special guest, T. You know, T always bring you. She's talking to her mom today. And oh, God, when y'all hear the shit her mom had to say. Woo, she was going the hell off. So y'all stay tuned. Y'all stay with me. Don't go nowhere. TDP Pirate Radio. I'm your host, Devilish D. I'll be right back.
Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Open up your hate and let it run to me. Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. You mother, get up, come on, get down with the sickness. You fucker, get up, come on, get down with the sickness. And this is the gift that has been given to me. I can see inside you the sickness is rising. Don't try to deny what you feel. Will you give it to me? It seems that all that was good has died and is decaying in me. Will you give it to me? It seems you're having some trouble in dealing with these changes, living with these changes. Oh, now the world is a scary place. Now that you've woken up the demon, enemy. Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Open up your hate and let it run to me. Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. You mother, get up, come on, get down with the sickness. You fucker, get up, come on, get down with the sickness.
TDP, number one station. TDP, number one station.
We do, I got my TDP Pirate Radio show back up and back on the air, relaunched. So, I need, and you're the only person that I know, man, who is really involved heavily into sports. I don't give a fuck what kind of sport it is. Your ass know about the sports. So what I was trying to do with you is I want to go ahead and do my second show. And I want to make sure I get, somebody that's definitely, involved in the sports industry, trying to, about the COVID-19 thing. I know the big thing that went on with Kobe Bryant. It's like, damn, Kobe Bryant is already, gone. It's like he didn't even get, I guess he must have been gone for a reason. So he have a chance to see this bullshit. You know what I mean?
Right.
So my thing is, I wanted to get your perspective. What's his name? Dwayne. What's that Grant guy name? What's his name again, dude? That finally got it. All the basketball players that got it so far. Do you know who they are so far?
Shit. From what I know Rudy Gobert, Donovan Mitchell. They got it from Utah, and then my man that played for the Pistons, Christian Wood, he got it. And now they saying 4 more players from the Brooklyn Nets got that shit.
Right.
Kevin Durant, one of them. I don't know the other 3 that got it on Brooklyn.
So what do you think this is gonna do? What do you think this is gonna do, like, to the sports industry? Because the reason why I'm saying that, because remember when Magic Johnson had HIV and he tried to play back, he tried to play again. Is that gonna be the new thing now with the coronavirus?
Shit. With this coronavirus shit, I don't know, man. This is an epidemic. Magic was the only one that caught that shit, but shit, you got several players that caught it, so it's a totally different little situation for real with this coronavirus stuff.
Right, and we go ahead.
I said, yeah, it's totally different, so it's hard to compare that with Magic Johnson, and then, of course, with the money Magic got, he had the best treatment ever, so you ain't even hear his HIV even turned into full-blown AIDS, and he was good today.
Right,
so,
right. And now that this virus is out, I think he probably more scared of everybody in the fucking planet than they probably scared of him now.
Right, but see, that's what education and shit, man. So he educated people on HIV because people was real ignorant and stupid about it when he thought it was like, oh, I don't want to play with it. If he get cut, I might catch it and all that. That ain't even the case.
Right, exactly. So let me ask you, what have you yourself personally done in preparation? I'm not sure if you watched my Facebook page where I put up my little bio tent for visitors and shit. Did you see that shit?
I didn't even get a chance to see it. I be on and off Facebook so much.
I know, right? Well, what have you done?
Yeah.
What have you done so far to prepare for this whole lockdown thing they're talking about? 8 weeks of lockdown. What have you done to prepare?
I just bought a lot of groceries, a lot of weed, a lot of toilet paper, dog, and a lot of water, so a lot of everything. So I'm just prepared. That's it.
Right. So you ready for the lockdown? Now let me ask you one more question before I let you go. I'm not sure if you've been watching the news or not when they're talking about what the UK was doing, and that's talking about making sure that everybody get it so they can create this, I guess, this herd immunity society to where they say if enough people get it, then the antibodies will be created to where, you know, it's like chicken pox. Once you get it the first time, of course, you got it, and you're going to get it again. What are you thinking about this herd immunity thing they're talking about?
Hey, they over there talking some dumbass shit, man. What the hell you gonna let everybody catch that photo? Everybody get that at once, man. Nah, I don't agree with that at all. They over there talking some old dumbass shit over there. Glad I'm not in the UK. Shit, you got enough people that done already caught the shit for them to find a cure. So what the hell you want the whole country to catch a bubble?
That's what they're talking about here in the United States, about flattening the curve, because they know that everybody's at some point gonna come in contact with it. They just don't want everybody to get it so fast. So that's what they mean when they say flattening the curve.
Man, what they mean flattening the curve? Motherfuckers catching that shit left and right. Yeah, what they mean.
We on the phone line, y'all, with Buster Bus down in Detroit from DetroitMovement.com, getting his stance on, I'm talking to the audience right now, getting his stance on the coronavirus and how it's affecting sports. Now, do we know if any like, we already know a few baseball players got it. What football players have you heard that caught it so far?
I ain't heard of no football players, man. It's just basketball players and celebrities and shit, actors and shit that have caught that shit, man.
Right. Idris Elba was one of those guys. Idris Elba was just got off the news saying that he got.
I'ma tell you how the shit. Hey, D, I'ma tell you how the shit got here in Detroit, though.
Go ahead.
When we played motherfucking Utah and fucking Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell was here, that's how that shit got here in Michigan.
The dude from the Utah, the light-skinned cast. I was them light-skinned niggas, ain't it?
Yeah, we go there, the tall nigga.
Yeah, I remember what you talking about. See, that's why I wanted your perspective on it, because I know you down in the sports, and you definitely tell me. Ain't nobody doing no boxing matches.
Hey, I blame Utah for bringing that shit here to Detroit. Because whoever they played within them 10 days of him catching that shit here. And shit, since they left, shit, 40 has been 66 motherfuckers with coronavirus here in a minute, man.
See what I'm saying? see what I'm saying? And down here in Texas, we got like we had 5,000. I'm sorry, not 5,000. I'm sorry, we had like 50, 60 cases with motherfuckers coming from overseas and shit with that from the military motherfuckers.
Hell yeah, mama. I'm like, I ain't been on no goddamn plane. I better not have that shit.
That's real shit. We on the phone line, y'all, with Bust Down from Detroit. Hey, I know you busy. I know you busy, and I ain't gonna hold you, man. Do you want to go ahead and say something to the people? You want to say something to the people on TDP?
Hey man, shout out to my boy B, TDP, man. Y'all stay safe, man. During this bullshit, man. It's all about the money with this shit, man. Once they find a cure for this shit here in a minute. Don't panic, people. If they have us on lockdown, just make sure you got food for your kids, man. That's all it is. This shit is a money thing, man. They ain't scaring me. Fuck it. I ain't scared to die.
That's right. We all got to go sometime while you bullshitting. Hey, I want to thank you, man. I want to thank you for hanging out on the show. Let everybody know what's the number one station for that underground hardcore shit. There it is, y'all. DetroitMovie.com is in the house. Thank you, my friend.
For sure.
TDP, number one station.
That's right, y'all. TDP Pirate Radio back and still in full effect. I'm your host, Devilish D.
And it is me, Just Us, giving you the lyrics.
Some of that shit is airborne, and they ain't gonna tell you that shit is airborne. They gonna try to say it's from touch to touch. Bullshit. That shit is airborne, and you can just breathe in that crap and die, or get infected.
Take your ass at the motherfucking flow.
Here comes the white sheet.
So you say you gangsters. Motherfucking flow.
Here comes the white sheet. I bring back gangster shit.
The motherfucking flow.
Here comes the white sheet. I'm hot too. Here comes the white sheet. Rat-tat-tat-tat to your ass, hit the motherfucking flow. Now what is you fucking with a nigga for? Apparently you haven't heard of me. It's gonna take more motherfuckers than in the compound to murder me. I fuck some vision like a sand shower. You going up against a stacked deck, nigga, now where your manpower? Bring your motherfucking pack up and blow the bugle when I step off this bitch and load this getter. Cause still a nigga finna bust you. Get in your head from the front and knock the back up off that motherfucker. Now listen to the gunshot. I got that ass with that double barrel one shot. Now I don't hear your heart beating. Now I don't see your boy breathing. Rat-tat-tat-tat.
Take your ass at the motherfucking flow.
Here comes the white sheet.
Take your ass at the motherfucking flow.
Here comes the white sheet.
Rat-tat-tat-tat. Take your ass at the motherfucking flow.
Here comes the white sheet.
Take your ass at the motherfucking flow.
Here comes the white sheet.
What's up, boy? What's up, Face, man? Where that nigga at? He back in that emergency room, man. He dead? I don't know, man. Finna bust this bitch again, watch out.
TDP, number one station. TDP, number one station.
TDP Pirate Radio back and still in full effect. I'm your host, Devilish D. Thank y'all for hanging in and joining and staying with me. I'm watching the news right now, and there's a lot of stuff happening in the news. I'm not even sure where to begin, but I guess I'm gonna start right here. If you were about to be released from jail, you was about to get released, and your court date was coming up in like about a month or 2 or 3 months later, guess what? That trial and that court date has been reset. Reset, so you may end up spending a little more time in jail than you wanted to spend. I want to know what people think about this. I wish I can get calls from Bell County to hear about those people who are soon to be released from prison, and also those who are scheduled to be released and can't get out. Because guess what? Your court date or your parole or your appeal or whatever has been reset by Bell County. Also, I wanted to know what's going to happen to those people who are currently incarcerated, and you wondering about this coronavirus thing, and you're stuck in a spot to where if the coronavirus comes into that building, you definitely are going to get it. So I want to know, how many counties? Somebody told me some information. Let me see if I can backdate this, baby. What county? What jail did you say that finally had like 10 cases of coronavirus? Rikers. So Rikers Island has officially confirmed a few cases of coronavirus. So there we go. It's in the jail system. So you can see that this virus does not give a fuck about where you are, who you are, what color you are, what your political or financial stance is. You're going to get this. So now Rikers Island has definitely confirmed a few cases in their jail with the coronavirus. So I want to know what y'all think about this. All of y'all people who about to get ready to get out, who trying to get out, and you see now that your efforts for freedom is going to be what they call in vain. It's going to be in vain for no damn reason at all. Give me a call on the phone line, 254-226-9811 if you are a person or a loved one of a person who is currently incarcerated, currently about to be released from jail, and unfortunately have their cases reset, or their opportunity to get out of jail reset because of the coronavirus. We're going to keep the phone lines open, 254-226-9811. I'm your host, Devilish D, in the building. TDP Pirate Radio.
TDP Pirate Radio.
And this song, so I'ma get sick with it. Give me drink and bomb and let me get with it. Yeah, cause I'ma be the biggest Mac of the year. Going around making hits like this here. Cause a brother is strong and way too long when it comes to my ding dong. But I get a check when they sign on that dotted line. So now I know I gotta get mine. It's really no thing to make sick to be a real true PIMP. Cause I had me a trick or two or more way back in 83 and 84. That's when I was a teen. I'm not soft, I'm working hard, making the girls bleed. See, and of course I'm slapping pros, macking pros, up and down the avenues. And after I do that, I'm digging deep in the pockets for a fat gap. Feel me tough, I'm known for being bad. When macking was on, I had to kick off in the royal ass. Cause the girl tried to do me. Ride off with a man in a Mustang County, and I knew we'd catch up with her. Next day, rather paper, yeah, the devil raped her. But I'm not tripping. Hookers like you wanna keep on slipping. So I got to move on to the next young trick they got it going on. Feel, and I'm not here to pump no fear. I just became to play a Mac of the year trick.
You got all the ladies. You got all the ladies.
First thing first, on the second verse, I learned a hell of a lot from the get down start. So I had my tricks trapped. And everybody thinking I was all about slapping. Cause all the game that I spit is good spit. And the game that I spit made me rich. Cause I was all about money. If the girl says she's down, well, bees come and get the honey. Cause I'm giving it up quick. Take a hit, take a look at them pink lips. And I bet it's better than great. Not knowing that I bumped this broad out of state. And I met her in Italy. Looking just like the actress singer Whitney. But I knew she was a fake one. But to me, young Britney didn't really make me none. I just walked up to her. I said, my name's Drew Down and I'm Slick Rick the Ruler. And from the get-go, I'm just a pimp. How you coming with me to the east side? Oh, and then she said, okay, I'm on my way. Let me pack my bags before today. And then I said, get with it and don't be a trick and try to split. Chick, she was right up under my wing at the airport at 5:15. She wanted to know again who am I and why I'm here. I said I'm Drew Down, the Mac of the year, no fear.
You got all the ladies. You got all the ladies.
I got a thing from Megan Pro. Every woman that I touch, trick turns into go. And I don't go for talk back. Have respect when you're speaking to a Mac check. Trap, deep duck from the paycheck. Matter of fact, get in the back of my two-door Cadillac. So I can ride and checkmate. I'm laying a Drew Down rules. I'm keeping a trick in a place. And no, I don't play around, ever around. But when it comes to my money, honey, and when it comes to getting the ladies drunk, I give a Hennessy with the one-on-one, so she can get so high, real high, and that she knows I'm that type of guy. Cause I'ma keep some just for the pros and for myself. I keep it low, and when a trick finds out I'm real, yes I am. I eat Stokeland Mac of the year.
You got all the ladies. You got all the ladies.
I've been robbed!
You got all the ladies.
TDP, number one station. TDP, number one station.
TDP Pirate Radio back and still in full effect. I'm your host, Devilish D. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. This is our part 2 of our coronavirus volume. This shit is just funny. This shit is funny to me because I'm not sure if you guys are aware, but I think last week or maybe like a week or two ago, the kids are still going to the beaches. They're still going to spring break. They're still having their thing, and you should have seen the crowd of people, of young teenagers that were at the beaches and having fun doing spring break, talking about, hey, if I'm going to get it, I'm going to get it, because everybody knows that everybody's going to get it. It all depends on whether you're going to live or whether you're going to die if you get it. It is funny to me how now our youth is as important as they are the key to keeping the spread or the curve line down. So I want to talk to some millennials, and I want to try to figure out what and how they feel about the coronavirus and what preparations are they taking, or are they thinking like, you know what? Are they thinking like, hey, this is our opportunity to kill all the old people, to kill all the adults, kill all the parents? Is that what they're thinking right now? I want to talk to some millennials and see what they think. Y'all stay tuned. Stay with me. I got a whole lot of crazy shit on this show today. TDP Pirate Radio.
The nights are hot, with nature's children dance and say the chance on this mother earth, which is our rock. The time has come and what for soul, show you really got soul. Are you ready? Hump, hump, bump, get bump, now let's go. House. Then you let your body, you got the body rockin', posh, bounce and pounce. And everybody just rockin', don't stop it. You gotta rock it, don't stop. Keep ticking and talking, working all around the clock. Everybody keep rockin' and clocking and shocking and rocking. Go house. Everybody say rockin', don't stop it. Hit me, Mr. Big. Wow, wow. G-L-O-B-E. The Soul Sonic
TDP, number one station. TDP, number one station.
What is up, kiddo?
Oh, not much. I'm just working. I get off here in a few minutes, like 6. I get off at 7 and 6:02 right now.
Oh, okay, well, cool.
I got like.
You're not busy. I'm on live right now. TDP Pirate Radio is in full effect. I got Primero. This is my son. He's on the line right now. You on live, kiddo. Say what's up to the audience.
Yo. What's up, everybody? What's up?
Hey, listen, I was this is TDP COVID-19 volume. This is part 2 of our radio show, and I told everybody that this volume I was going to be talking to my friends. I'm talking to my family. My people that I consider as family, and you're my son, and I just wanted to know, what you thinking about this coronavirus thing and what's going on. Go ahead and talk to the people real quick. What you think about what's going on right now?
It's kind of really, it's not as bad as everybody seems right now. It's more so media hysteria and stuff like that.
Right. So you work at a retail industry, and y'all shelves no toilet paper, right?
Yeah, and or bread or meat,
but
or Lysol or baby wipes.
Right. Y'all got plenty of cleaning supplies though, don't you? A lot of bleach left, ain't it?
Yeah, and pesticides.
Bleach and pesticides. So what have you?
Shopping in the wrong sections for sure.
Yeah. So what have you done so far since everything hit the fan? What have you done to prepare for everything? What have you done?
Oh, a lot of condoms too, which is also a problem.
a lot of condoms left. Oh, you are wild. Are you okay, baby?
Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm straight.
You're doing good? Okay. You making sure you're all right.
Sanitizing my hands a lot because I be touching these carts and shit.
And touching people money and all kind of crazy
money,
shit.
Yeah. Every time I touch money, I germinate to my hands.
Right. Do y'all have gloves, masks? They give y'all because I've seen a lot of people in Walmart with gloves and masks on.
We could choose to wear vinyl gloves if we want to, but I haven't been. I'm not really worried about it too much.
Oh, okay.
I just keep my hands clean.
Right.
Pretty much.
I'm a little nervous for you because you got the baby. You know what I'm saying? You know what's funny about you about you youngsters? They're basically saying that you youngsters that y'all will get the virus, but you won't have as bad as symptoms as everybody else that has it in the world. So you see about the spring break thing to where they were talking about it. You see all the kids at spring break, they were in Florida like, oh, we're gonna party and we're gonna fuck it.
Yeah, I mean, if I die, I die, you know?
and that's what y'all youngsters are saying. What is? Tell me something about that. How do you youngsters feel knowing that y'all are the key, probably the biggest key to keeping everybody in the world safe? How do you feel as a millennium? Knowing that.
Being a millennial it's a complicated, two-way kind of thing because we're kind of trapped in the generation where we're dealing with the repercussions of what the previous generations before us fucked up. So everything's a lot more.
Well, it's we done already fucked up the air and we done already fucked up the water, and so now
dry up the ocean, cut down all the trees, raise taxes, and kill the economy, raise the price of property and the overall cost of living in general, and now that's just kind of what we have to deal with now.
Right, so do you feel more? that's some good shit. Do you feel like you're empowered now? Like y'all millennials are the key to the future, and we just gonna cough on everybody we can cough on to get the week out the way?
Yeah, I feel like we're like Barack Obama after the last presidency, where we were pretty much responsible for fixing everything that people before us messed up. So.
That's good shit. That's good shit. Oh, so at least I know I feel strong in that, knowing that my generation and my seed is going to keep on pushing on. So how's the pregnancy going? Everything's going good?
Man, it's good. Not too much longer until he's out here.
I wish that I can be there for the birth. You know what I mean? I really did make preparations and have money set aside for coming down there. But
look at that ass. Too much ass. Goddamn.
So,
look at all that booty. Goddamn.
Oh, you looking at booty? You looking at booty? See, you wrong. And you on live on the radio right now. You better be good.
Oh, see, you ain't say all that. My bad. I'm just sorry, white America.
You say white America. Hey, listen. I need you to send me something so I can put on this bike. Cause I'm not sure if you heard the radio show. I got it back on the air. I got all my systems and everything back up and running. So I had the first volume that was released about 3 or 4 days ago, and now I got it back up and running, and I definitely made sure I had to get my son on. Like I said, this is TDP COVID-19 Part 2, and this whole volume I'm talking to family, I'm talking to just my families and friends to see, because I already did all the celebrities and all the bullshit. But right now I want the TDP to hear from my son, Primero, the Swag Jesus. I don't know what do you go by now?
It's just Primero, or sometimes Young Miro. It depends, but never Primero the Swag Jesus. That's it.
So you sent me a Cash App name. That name was different than the other ones I was using.
Young Miro.
Yo, Young Miro. Okay, so y'all hear me?
Young
Miro on Cash App. Y'all hit him up. That's my son.
Young Miro 419. I accept donations and I work for chips. I also accept sexual favors.
You stupid. Like father, like son. Hey, listen, I want to thank you for hanging out with me on the show, man. I really appreciate that. Hey, y'all, Young Miro, y'all hit him up. Y'all see him on SoundCloud, see him on Facebook. You can also catch him right here on TDP Pirate Radio. You got to send me some music because, after we get done with this interview, I'm going to play one of your songs. So send me something you want me to play.
All right. Can do.
Only on the #1 station for that underground hardcore shit is what?
TDP Pirate Radio.
Goddamn right.
TDP, #1 station. TDP, #1 station.
You think I'm mad, dude?
Oh, motherfucker, you in trouble now. Perfect.
I do this on purpose, cause you dudes ain't got no purpose. I do this on purpose, cause you dudes ain't got no purpose. I do this on purpose with intention to kill things. You niggas lacking purpose, you can't get where the real hang. And you will never surface on the week cause you real lame. And you will never hurt us, man, it's still on the steel flames. I do this on purpose with intention to kill things. I dig in this like dirt, I get dimension and drill things. And sitting on the surface, triple ducks for your skill hangs. And when that steel bangs, my shit gon' still bang. And have you niggas looking like shit for real, dang. You sitting in the pit cause you can't get where the real hang. These weapons in the air like you was aiming to kill aim. Don't stress it if that West nigga still a real bang. I don't think you see what we do. We might eat you, we don't need you. I've been at this shit for a while now. My style's wow, making all these rappers my child now. I'm trial pal, I got make as long as an hour. Wow, I'm wild out, super duper eat like I'm cow now. My time's now. I do this on purpose, cause you dudes ain't got no purpose. I do this on purpose, cause you dudes ain't got no purpose. I do this on purpose with intention to kill things. You niggas lacking purpose, you can't get where the real hang. And you will never surface on the week cause you real lame. And you will never hurt us, man, it's still on the steel flames. I do this on purpose, cause most of you dudes are worthless. You do not know what my worth is. I've been killing shit since birth, shit damn. Back on my bullshit, you laugh when I pull clips. I'm stacking that tool, bitch, I'm blasting on full tilt. It's habitual, bitch, to slap you with tool clips. How can I just do this? My purpose is foolish. I'm sitting on a fire, higher desire, inspiring liars and criers. In spite of the shit that I fire, and a dire desire to fryer in light of the Iron Man. I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark, now you think he's Spider-Man? Bro has a problem, I'm only here cause I solve him. Niggas lacking purpose, I'm here because I have found them. Feeling like a monster, you choking, I'm about to drown them. Joking never die, make them wish they never rhymed them. I do this on purpose, cause you dudes ain't got no purpose. I do this on purpose, cause you dudes ain't got no purpose. I do this on purpose with intention to kill things. You niggas lacking purpose, you can't get where the real hang. And you will never surface on the week cause you real lame. And you will never hurt us, man, it's still on the steel flames.
TDP, #1 station.
You all call me.
TDP,
So now why?
#1 station.
Because it's the only way I can get you to talk to me on the microphone. So that's why.
You're so evil.
I try at least.
So evil. When I say evil, I mean E. Would put the E in evil.
That's why they call me devilish. That's why they call me devilish, T. So what you say now? You want me to do what?
Put up those movies that deal with things like Contagious, the bats that disease. I don't know what they called it, but I watched that movie, and that was what my mama was talking about.
Sure.
She was like, "Yeah, they been telling you and giving you subliminal messages in them movies
Hey,
about
we gonna go to that.
Diseases that are
I'm gonna go to that bit too where she had said it, where she was like, they had set this shit up. They had been. She was going so off, wasn't she?
Yes, she was, and she was telling the truth. Cause I seen them very same movies, although she didn't give me a chance to say, "Oh yeah, I know exactly what you saying. I seen them too, girl."
We finna get to go off into this interview right here on TDP Pirate Radio. I love this shit. This shit is too fucking funny. All right, here we go.
Because, like I said, a lot of that, those diseases and those viruses is airborne, and they're not going to tell you that it's airborne. They're going to try to say, if you touch somebody, if you cough on somebody. No, it's more than that. A lot of them germs and bacteria and viruses like that is airborne, and you just go in there and breathe that shit, you can get it. Because there wasn't no ventilation in there. She didn't have no fan going. She didn't have no window crack or whatever. And like I said, you can breathe in that shit. Even though you got on the mask, you still have to breathe.
Yes, ma'am. And with that being said,
That's why I quit that profession, because I'm like you. I ain't gonna catch no fucking disease from somebody I don't even fucking know.
You right. And that's how I feel about the whole thing.
White bitch or old white bastard, and I'm gonna die taking care of somebody else's fucking responsibility. Hell to the no. And that's why I quit that profession, because I was like, this ain't the profession for me. That's why I looked for other jobs, and luckily I got General Motors job. I looked for other jobs there, because I was like, this nursing home, wipe the shit and piss off of them, you can get fucking infected by that, because a lot of stuff is carried in your urine and in your stool and shit. But they ain't gonna tell you none of that. They ain't gonna tell you that because they want you to still work there and still provide that service.
You said something about martial law, and you said a mouthful there. I want to know what your take is on about martial law and how you feel it's going to be prevalent in these days to come.
Martial law is only tired to control you. And they're gonna have men and the military out there outside the door, making sure that you obey them and do what the fuck they say. And if you don't, they're gonna shoot you down dead. Okay? Martial law is all about controlling your mind, controlling what you do and what you don't do.
And in these days of the coronavirus,
they're the ones that have the control, and they're gonna put a chip in your fucking arm or whatever, whether you like it or not. What are you gonna do? You gonna fight the whole damn Navy, Army, and the Marines? Hell no, you won't be able to do shit, but let them do it. They'll hold you down and put that chip in your fucking arm, and ain't a damn thing you can do about it. And then they're gonna give you food where you ain't, like I say, your food that you got in here all stocked up and shit. They gonna come in your house and take all that shit, and you're gonna have to eat the food that they give you to eat. And you don't know what's in that shit. Just like they don't even inspect the food that's coming from different countries. You know what I'm saying? And it was something about meats and shit, you know, back for a while back. So yeah, they have all the control. We have none. Like say we just little ants, you know what I'm saying? They step on us and we fucking die, or we try to get up and survive. And we're like say we can't do nothing about it. And if a gun, you can't kill like say you can only kill a few people with a fucking gun. And they got damn rifles and automatics, and they got R13s or whatever the fucking gun is. To shoot you down dead if you don't cooperate.
Okay, I have another question for you. How do you feel about what they call herd immunity? They were talking about everybody in the Ukraine contracting the virus so that it can be what you would call flatten the curve. So how do you feel, and what is your take on that?
That they're trying to implement that, and they're trying to, put more fear in our hearts and minds But if you believe in God and stuff, that He's gonna take care of it, He's gonna like say, He ain't gonna let this crap happen. I don't believe He's gonna stand by and let them, you know, like I say, just just take over the world.
So, what you're saying with the herd community, I feel like herd immunity. I feel like herd immunity is what you would call something that is depopulating the community. If they want everyone to contract it, because those that contract it, the old people, whether they be young, old, or middle age, only the fittest will survive from something like this. Would you give me some more insight on that?
Why do you think they putting people in quarantine and stuff like that? Because they trying to experiment on them, take their blood to see how it's affecting their, immune system or their, like circulatory system, their respiratory system, their, you know what I'm saying? All the systems that make us who we are. And you know what I'm saying? And they're experimenting on people instead of animals. They're experimenting on us to see how the virus will affect us.
Yes.
And everybody is different, so they got to get different people. They ain't so much, targeting the white people as they doing the black people. They targeting the black people because they never wanted us over here in this country anyway. Like say, because when they came us over here, they made us slaves. So they never wanted us over here anyway. So they go targeting black people first. And we're like, say, 3% of the damn population.
But
so,
wait, with the coronavirus, black people has also contracted as well. Idris Elba and also a couple of basketball stars as well as baseball players that are affiliated with the black community has also contracted the virus. So I feel like the virus doesn't really target any what you would call racial denomination.
But it is a specification, you know what I'm saying? Because, like I say, they said old people would catch it first, anybody with ailments or whatever. Because these high-ass medical bills and shit, they found, like I say, we in a depression, a recession or depression or whatever. We are going bankrupt this country. Like I say, from Bush to Trump, we are being, like I said, the country is going downhill instead of uphill. We are in a crisis. We are in a recession.
Yes.
And they don't want to tell you that we are in a recession still to this day.
You're right about that.
He can clean up everything that Bush had done. He can only clean up some of the stuff that he had done. He can clean up everything that Bush had fucking took us through and the economy had spent belly up. And now Trump is in there, and he ain't doing crap for the country. He's trying to cut Social Security. He's trying to, like I say, and that's what old people rely on, Social Security, for their money and a check or whatever. So they're going to get rid of all the old motherfuckers, all the old ones, whether you're sick or not. They're going to get rid of all the old people and stuff, so then they can concentrate on the children and stuff like that.
The children are our future. But they're getting sick too. But with that, their immune system seems to fight it off more.
Okay, if the children are our future, why are they closing down schools? Ain't no schools open. They're closing them all down.
Because it seems like children...
But listen, they got a millage saying that they want to...
Because they want to implement... Wait, you asked me a question about why the schools closed. I wanted to reiterate on that. The reason why they are closing the schools is because they want to iterate online learning, what you would call virtual reality schools, so that everyone stays home and goes online on the web. How do you feel about that?
Like I said, they are closing schools and shit, and then but how are they going to get an education? that they're going to close the schools up. And they talking about there's a millage on the damn ballot, because I did an absentee ballot. It's a millage on the ballot, talking about they only want to go in there and get the building out and then to remodel it, for the children and stuff. Bullshit.
Well, the thing about the children's education is that I feel now with the coronavirus going on, they want them to still be educated, but educated at home. During, everybody with this age, us being technology advanced, that now with this coronavirus, they will implement us staying at home and learning school online at home with the virtual reality school and the technology that we have. So with that being said, that will cut down on any type of spread or contact of any type of disease.
Believe it. The government can put a virus or a bomb or something in there to wipe out a whole fucking city.
So do you think that this is that virus?
Yes. It's trying to wipe out cities and people that's in the cities. But they trying to I don't know if they done pick and choose which cities is gonna go, but yes, I sure do.
TDP Pirate Radio.
We always do about this time.
TDP. You guys out of your freaking minds.
Hello?
Y'all doing on that side of town?
Nothing much. I got my radio show back up and on the air. This is TDP Pirate Radio, and I'm doing a COVID-19 volume where I call in my family and close friends. I already called to Reach and talked to him. I got 10 minutes left in the show, and I'm letting everybody know this is my mom from FH Fashions. Y'all, mom, say hello to everybody. This is my mother's.
Hello, this is me. How you guys doing?
Hey, listen, we talking about the COVID-19 thing. This is the TDP Pirate Radio COVID-19 Part 2, and I just want to make sure I check on my family. So how y'all guys doing down there in Florida?
Oh man, we make it like it's not even nothing going on. We just come from the lake fishing and just chilling out. You know, a lot of stores are closed down here in Florida. We like the restaurants, they're just serving outside of the windows and stuff. But other than that, everybody's at the lake fishing and chilling out.
And what's funny is I was watching the news the other day and I was talking to Doris. I was like, even the kids are still going to spring break. I was like, that is.
Yep, they are. They sure are.
That is.
The thing about it, just don't get scared. My whole thing, don't be scared. Don't be locking up. Like, you need to lock yourself in. That's cool. Lock yourself in. You're sick, you're not feeling good. Just lock yourself down for 14 days. Do what they tell you to do.
Right.
My thing is try to eat healthy and get your immune system built up so you can chill, you don't have to worry about trying to, anytime something happens, you gotta try to lock yourself up when something happens.
You know what's funny though? What's funny about that too is that you go to the stores, right, and you don't see no toilet paper, you don't see no paper towels. But it's funny, there's plenty of bleach, plenty of Lysol, plenty of Mr. Clean.
You know what your auntie said about that, don't you?
What'd she say?
They send us a subliminal message, go buy toilet paper.
I know. Who sent that crazy message? You know what? I talked to JT, Ernest. He knows JT, and he said they banned toilet paper and they banned all this baby wipes and all. They banned all the paper towel because somebody full of S.
That's what I could say. It's of all things to buy. Why are you buying coffee? Somebody, one guy on the radio say, just get a sponge and a wet rag and sponge your butt off and keep on going.
That's what I said. Me and Tara was saying this. The same thing. Remember back in the days when Granny, we had the I'm not trying to say it too disrespectful, but remember the booty rag?
Yeah, but under the sink. That's why you don't die.
Yeah, the one.
The booty rag under the sink. So did.
Yeah, that's the booty.
Don't buy that rag under the sink. Don't buy that rag under that sink.
You so right. so right. Oh my God, it's so funny. I just want to let everybody know that my people are safe. So what have you done so far? I mean, I'm sure that y'all are, you already, y'all down there locked and loaded. So I'm sure y'all doing good. What have you done to prepare?
Oh yeah, because you know what, my whole thing is just make sure we got something in the house to eat, just in case I talked to all the store people. They are closing the stores down, so
of course
we're not sweating over that. So we didn't go pile a whole lot of food in the house. Just let it maintain for about 2 weeks,
Right.
And the school is out for the kids, so we got keep the little kids entertained, keep Penelope entertained. That's about it, man.
That's good.
So
That's good.
I ain't walking. I'm outside enjoying started my garden. Got my garden started. My vegetables are 2 stars. Just chilling out like that. I'm not doing what I normally do anyway.
Exactly.
I keep my immune system pretty much good, so I'm not sweating too much on that.
Right, and I know you're a big health nut, so I already know you already eating and you already got your garden growed. I already know.
Yeah, I already got started. Yeah, got my watermelon, my cantaloupe, my cucumbers, my tomatoes. I got 2 big baby trees in the backyard. I'm good to go.
So tell you what, if worse comes to worse, can I come down there for a bug out location? If I gotta do bug out location?
That's what I'm talking about. Come on down. Look, I got enough future. Look, I got grass in my yard. Eat on that.
You so right. You so right. Listen, I'm not gonna hold you. We don't got much time left in the show. This is my mom, Face Fashion. I'm gonna put a commercial up for you, Mom, and I'm gonna let everybody know that our people are doing good. We locking it down. Do you want to say something to the TDP Pirate Radio audience before I let you go?
I'm telling people, just don't panic. Listen to God. What God tell you to do. Only do what God tell you to do, because He only knows what's going on and what's going to happen in the end. That's my word to everybody.
There it is. I like that. Well, thank you, Mom. I love you to death, and I miss you. I hate that y'all moved down in Florida. We still in Texas, but I miss you. I'm probably gonna see you. If it all hit the fan, we might be making our way down there. We got water. We got supplies.
That's what I'm talking about.
You see. Okay, I'm gonna see you. Yeah, I'm gonna send you the link to the show. You seen my bio tent, right?
Yeah. Wait, hold on. Which one? I missed one. What I missed?
The bio tent, the one that remember that I put the bio tent.
Yeah. I picked up to a Quindle. I had a brother there. He said that boy off the chain. I said, yeah,
I got a call.
I said, chilling right with him.
I got a call. I love you so much, Mother. I miss you already. I swear to God, I do miss you. Listen, I'm going to catch you in a little bit. I know you're busy, but we love you. Just say the number 1 station for that underground hardcore is TDP what? Pirate Radio.
Wow. Have a good one, baby. Stop with you.
All right, bye. I love you. Bye.
Like we always do about this time.
TDP. You guys are out of your freaking minds.
Number 1 station for Pirate Radio. Where's the flow?
You all appreciate it. When I was young, me and my mama had beef, 17 years old, kicked out on the streets. Though back at the time, I never thought I'd see her face. Ain't a woman alive that could take my mama's place. Suspended from school, I'm scared to go home. I was a fool with the big boys, breaking all the rules. Shed tears with my baby sister. Over the years, we was poor than other little kids. And even though we had different daddies, the same drama when things went wrong, we blame mama. I reminisce on the stress I caused. It was hell, hugging on my mama from a jail cell. And who thinking elementary? Hey, I see the penitentiary one day. Running from the police, that's right. Mama catch me, put a whooping to my backside. And even as a crack fiend, mama, you always was the black queen, mama. I finally understand for a woman it ain't easy trying to raise a man. You always was committed, a poor single mother on welfare. Tell me how you did it, there's no way I can pay you back. But the plan is to show you that I understand. You all appreciate it.
Don't you know we love you, sweet
Dear mama,
place no one above you,
you all appreciate it.
Don't you know we love you?
Now ain't nobody tell us it was fair. No love for my daddy cause the coward wasn't there. He passed away and I didn't cry, cause my anger wouldn't let me feel for a stranger. They say I'm wrong and I'm heartless, but all along I was looking for a father, he was gone. I hung around with the thugs, and even though they sold drugs, they showed a young brother love. I moved out and started
like we always do about this time.
TDP. You guys out of your freaking minds.
Number one station for Pirate Radio.
TDP Pirate Radio back and still in full effect. I'm your host, Double D. Thank y'all for hanging in with me. The only thing I hate about this party, y'all, is the ending, but we got to bring this show to a quick and abrupt close. I'm not going to say so long, but I will say see you later, and until next time, deuces. Let me go ahead and leave you with a few of our mission statements. If it don't make dollars, y'all, it don't make sense. Pimping is not fucking easy, but somebody gotta do it. And when the urge to get high becomes stronger than the urge to make money, that is considered a motherfucking fiend. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here, but I'm gonna leave y'all with some music. Don't forget to call in, give me your comments, hit me up on Facebook. 254-226-9811 is the number to call, and I'll make sure I get you on the air. I am out of here, y'all. Have a good time. Be safe. Don't forget to wash your hands. Clean your house. Hoard on some bleach. All that old bullshit. And we'll see you next time. Deuces.
Like we always do about this time.
TDP. You guys out of your freaking minds.
Number one station for Pirate Radio.